Hey, it's Julie here, single mum entrepreneur. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my latest video. So if you're new to my channel, I create content about making money online and working from home. I also do product reviews, so you'll get to know the latest and greatest about the newest digital products coming onto the market. So if you like what you see, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so you'll get notified every time I publish a new video. I try to do videos kind of pretty much sort of 5 or 6 times a week. Try to do them every day, but don't always quite get there because something else gets in the way. Life, that's what happens. Anyway, today I'm going to be making a video about 4 ways that you can start earning money online with zero skills at all. And I'm going to be talking about the freelancing platform called Fiverr and how you can start making money on there without even having any prior experience. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so here we are, and this is the method I'm going to show you today. These 4 services that you can start selling on Fiverr.com without actually having any prior experience. Now, I use Fiverr a lot. I buy services on Fiverr. I also have a gig on Fiverr to do with video and video editing and creating a whiteboard and animated videos. That's something I love to do. But I also do buy a lot of services on here. I've done things like thumbnail services, for example, although I do my own now. There's quite a few things. I've had ebooks written on there. There's all sorts. And as you can see, if you go on Fiverr, you see there are lots and lots of different services that people offer. Now, there are plenty on here that do require experience. So for example, if you're a really good writer or you're a ghostwriter, you can write books for people, then obviously that's something that will need a special skill. Doesn't mean to say you can't learn those skills, but I'm here looking at things that you can get started with without necessarily having to go away and learn and take a course, for example. So Fiverr, like I said, is a marketplace and you can actually use this all over the world. You can post gigs and sell gigs, as they're called. This is what people call them. They call them gigs. You can do this wherever you're located. So the first method that we're going to look at, or the first service that you're going to be able to offer, is we're going to type in website testing. Okay. We're going to search on website testing. Then it'll say website testing category you need. So we're just going to go to user testing. Now, there are plenty of companies out there that actually need, whether it's apps or their websites, they need these testing. Now, you don't have to be a technical person to be able to do this. Not at all. You don't need to be a techie or a software related person. What companies or businesses actually look for is they look for people who can just test, for example, the usability of a website or an app. So they will basically then record themselves. For example, if it's on a mobile, it could be an app, or if it's on a website, a website that can do it from their laptop. So basically you're just reviewing how easy it might be to navigate that website or that app. And website testing is hugely popular and very much in demand. And of course, yes, there are a lot of people doing this, but the fact is you've just got to get started. And what you can actually do is, what I do suggest is when you start doing something like this and putting gigs on Fiverr, for example, I would suggest that, if you know somebody who has their own website or a business, or an app, for example, but especially if you know a small business or a local business, you can actually contact them and say, especially if you know them already, it's even better. And you can say, look, I'm doing testing, reviewing websites. I'm just doing the, kind of how easy it is to find something, to navigate, to click on this or that. And then you can say, look, I'm selling this gig. I'm doing it through Fiverr.com. You can actually get them to order it through Fiverr. And then obviously they will give you a review. So here you go, brutally honest user testing and website review. So these people do these gigs for like $10. That one's a bit more expensive, $20. So they're testing websites and apps functionality. I will test your website or app for usability. For example, starting at $20. I'll professionally test, review and analyze games apps. So they're more kind of games testing. But you can see that a lot of them, there's somebody there just does it for $5, $10, for example. I mean, let's go back here where she's kind of a new seller actually. User testing of your mobile app or website on multiple devices. So you can just go and look and get an idea, because especially when you're building your own gigs, you don't want to copy what other people have written, but it just gives you an idea. So they have a basic, a standard and a premium generally. And they generally differentiate how, this is 10-page testing. If it's a premium one, if it's a basic one, it's just 3 pages testing. Standard is 5 pages testing. So just get an idea, have a look at other services, get an idea, and you can then start writing your gigs. User testing is one of the most overlooked aspects of website mobile design process. It's one of the most important. So, corporate user testing sessions can cost hundreds of dollars. So this is a way, you can start offering this inexpensive user testing. So I would say, go and have a look at the gigs, go and see what other people are doing, and then start building your own gigs. Okay, so the next service that we're going to take a look at that you can start doing without any experience is removing backgrounds from images. So there are a lot of people who look for this service. It's a very, very popular service. And what you can do is you can just search for remove background. If you go here, remove background from image. There you go. So there are a lot of people who offer this service, but again, this is something, you have to start somewhere. I'm a very big believer in being very positive. You have to, promote your gig, put it on Facebook, say on Facebook, look, I'm starting to offer some services. I've done this with my video gig. I've started to offer this service. Just go and check it out. Or if you know anybody who needs this, pass on my details, etc. So, share this, tell people about it, so that the word will spread. So basically, this is what you're just basically removing background from the images. They're doing it for $5. Now, imagine if you're just doing one after the other. They can do it within 2 hours. Within 2 hours. And this actually is something which can just take 10 minutes. Okay, so this website that we're going to go to first of all is called Remove.bg. It says Remove.bg there, but it's actually Remove.bg. And this is where you can actually just drag and drop or upload an image and instantly remove the background. So I've just got an image here. So all I'm going to do is just drop this here. You drop the image anywhere. There you go. So you've got to pick, and there you go. Instantly remove the background. That's how quick it was. You can see now that it's actually transparent. It's a transparent file at the background. So that was the original. You can see my oven and kitchen cupboards in the background, and then it removes the background. So it instantly removes the background for you, and then all you need to do is just download it here, and then you've got the image that's got the removed background. Okay, so the other tool that you can use for this is actually called Canva.com. So it's Canva. Now, Canva is a very user-friendly design tool. I use it extensively. I make thumbnails with it. I make social media posts with it. I use it from my phone. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love it. It's one of my kind of favorite tools in my online business. Now, what you can do is you can actually remove the background from your image using Canva. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So if you go to canva.com and just obviously create an account, then you just go to create a design. So what you can do is just create a design. You can really pick any of these. For example, you can just you can pick a logo, or for example, you can do a Facebook post and just see what comes up. There you go. So you can just pick Facebook post. So as you can see, there's the Facebook post. And then what you just want to do is just want to upload that photo that I just had before. I have actually done this before, but I will do it just to demonstrate this method to you. So if we just pick that photograph here, just go and upload it. Okay, so I've got it here, so then I can just add it and then just make it a little bit bigger, for example. I mean, obviously you can play around. I think I made that a little bit bigger than I should have done. Just, there we go. You can see the line, it's telling you where it is. So I can obviously make it a little bit bigger if I want. I'm just going to leave it like this. And then all you need to do is click on effects. Now, what I will say is that this is actually a feature that's available with Canva Pro. Now, Canva Pro is around $10 a month, but you can get a free trial. I think it's probably a 30-day free trial. Forgive me if it's not, it may be 14, but I think it's a 30-day free trial. So during that time, you'll be able to experiment and do a lot of background removal for pictures within those 30 days. So you just click on effects like this. And there you go, it's got the background remover. So like I said, this is a Canva Pro, but just imagine, even if you then go on to pay $10 a month, if you're actually doing, you know, jobs like this every day for $5 or $10 a time, then obviously it's a bit of a no-brainer when it comes to that investment. So if you just go back to effects and go to background remover, what it's going to do is just remove the background from this image. So there you go. You see, the image now has no background. So then what I would normally do is I would actually download it. So I would give it a title, obviously. Give it a title, and then you just download it. Now, when you've got Canva Pro, you can actually download it with a transparent background here. So you download it as a PNG and transparent background. So then when you download it, it will actually not have that background on it anymore. So that's the other way I would suggest doing this. Obviously, if you've got a free trial, then you are going to be able to do lots of these images over the course of your free trial. Okay, so the next service we're going to look at is something called SEO. Now, SEO is search engine optimization, if you don't know that already. And it's just basically the way that you help search engines find content. Now, you can do SEO on YouTube, so you can use certain keywords typically. There are ways, whether it's a website or YouTube, for example, you will use certain keywords and certain methods to help the search engine, such as Google, for example, if it's a website, to help the search engine find your contents. So search engine optimization is exactly that. So let's go to SEO. If we just click on SEO, now, there are a wide range of services, and there are some people who are very specialized in SEO, and they obviously provide a much more in-depth service. Because they do lots of things, you know, called backlinking and so on. So, you know, once you get the hang of SEO, you can actually start, you can actually go into it in more detail and kind of understand it a lot more. But what a lot of people do for SEO is they actually do a report. So they just do an audit report, for example. So if we just go back and look, let's just do SEO website audit. Let's just see what comes. SEO audit report. Okay, so people here are charging, I mean, that's just, you know, $5 here. Somebody's charging $30 to do an audit. Somebody's doing $10. Now, obviously, this is a kind of a world away from some of those services that are $300 plus, but the kind of service they provide is much more extensive and more in depth. I'm just talking about ways that you can get up and running really quickly and charge anything from kind of $5 or $25, $30 the other person was charging just to do these very kind of base audits for people's websites. Okay, so the site that we're going to take a look at is called Sitechecker, Sitechecker.pro. This is where we're going to go to get our site audits. So when a client orders a gig and they give us their website address, then this is what we're going to put in here. So let's just get, I'm just going to put in, I've just started a new website, but I haven't done the SEO on it yet, so I don't think that the SEO is going to be that great. I'm probably not going to get a very good score, but it's going to highlight the issues that obviously I'm going to need to fix with my website. So let me just click on Analyze, and then we'll see what the results are. Just bear with me, actually. Just make sure I've got the address right. Okay, so it's actually going to start analyzing it now. It's going to load up the tools that it uses to analyze the website. Like I said, I'm not, oh, that was quite quick actually. So it's, like I said, it's a new website. So you will get a report that looks like this. So it's got critical issues, the warnings, the errors, etc. So it will come back with all of this information here. So it's just going to say, you know, various things. You might not know at this stage what it all means, but that's fine because you can certainly go away and kind of look at this. But this website is great because it actually gives you lots of other tools. Now, some of the tools you would need to upgrade for, but it will give you, you know, kind of lots of information as to, you know, how these errors can be fixed. The only thing I will say is that you do have to have a paid plan if you want to do more of these audits and if you want to export them as PDFs. But obviously what you can do is you can just take this information and you can actually analyze it. You can put it into your own Word document and then just save that as a PDF. So you don't necessarily have to start, you know, kind of paying at this stage. But the most important thing is you can just get the information and put the information together yourself and give that to your clients. Okay, so the next one that we're going to look at, the next service we're going to search for is actually one which is really, really easy to get started with. So let's just go and take a look. So this is actually going to be a virtual friend. I'm going to spell it correctly. A virtual friend. Now, because I'm making this website as we're kind of coming out of lockdown in the UK, we've been in the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic for a year. And what I've actually seen is that loads and loads of services have popped up everywhere for virtual this, that and the other. So virtual assistants, you know, virtual friends, etc., virtual babysitters, you know, that's another thing that people actually do, virtual babysitting. So lots of these services have popped up, and you can sell these services online. So virtual friend is the one we're going to look at. So if we search on virtual friend, then here you can see, actually, there aren't that many people offering this service at the moment. So this is quite a good one. So $10, $5. Okay, the amounts aren't high, but the thing is, this is something you can do without experience. So virtual friend, and this generally, I mean, if you look, we can take a look, for example, let's just take a look at some of the, so I'll be your virtual best friend. Okay, so this is $10. So this package includes, this gig is text messages, voice calls, this person's Portuguese, obviously, advice, thoughts, laughs, loyalty, trustworthy, anything else you need. So a lot of people are just offering this friend via text. Now, I do know that some people offer virtual friendship in the form of Zoom calls. That may be something that you don't feel as comfortable with. This is something which people are prepared to do. You know, they'll text message, they'll voice call, and sometimes this can be a lifesaver for some people. This person's in Mozambique. They're a photographer. They write short stories. They could create logos. I mean, they've got lots of other skills as well, but they're actually selling their services here as a friend. I mean, this is something you can actually get started with, you know, really, really quickly and easily. If you're the kind of person that you like to help people, you like to talk to them, you like to be there for someone, then this is, you know, this is a way that you can help other people, but also it's a really great way to make some additional money online. If you'd like to learn more about how I generate a full-time income online by selling other people's products, then just go to this website, successwithjules.com. I'll put the link in the description and also the first link in the comments. And this will actually take you to this page. It says, if you ever want to live the laptop lifestyle but don't know where to begin. So there's a little bit of information about me. And then you can watch a free presentation to reveal the formula, which is based around affiliate marketing selling other people's products. So if you just need to put your name and email address in there and get instant access to watch the video. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Drop a comment below. Let me know where you're from and what kind of content you'd like to see from me in the future. But for now, thanks very much, and I'll see you on the next video.